I'm a huge fan of movies, films, as you may call them. And who else is a fan of movies? I mean, come on. That was kind of an easy one. Who's not a fan of movies? Anyway, I particularly love Sidney Poitier, and his films, like In the Heat of the Night is one of my favorites. And Sidney Poitier was the first black leading man in Hollywood in what we call the golden age of cinema. And when he died a couple years ago, I was reading his biography in the New York Times, his obituary, and they said that he was Bahamian American. And that kind of struck a chord with me because my family is from the Caribbean, also from a tiny, tiny island in the Caribbean called Grenada. And I'm a Grenadian Canadian. And yeah, I feel like anytime you recognize another Caribbean person, you're like, hi, I love you. I'm a fan of you. And so I looked into his life a little bit. I was wondering what it must have been like to be the first black leading man in Hollywood. And turns out that it was no picnic. And he really struggled because he didn't sing. He was tone deaf. And at that time, and still, black people aren't really valued unless we can sing or dribble or whatever. And so he really had to fight to get into the right roles and to be taken seriously. And so, yeah, what a person to write about. I wrote this. It's called Sidney, for Sidney Poitier. Cut too early from the fruit tree, juiced up bitterness inside you. You can speak, but you can't sing, 'cause the crowd wants nothing to do with you. Sidney just gave into motion. The Hollywood hues, the greens and the blues are shining. Father was a cab driver in the high streets of Nassau, sold tomatoes with your mother on the weekend. Rich kids from Miami looked at you like one of those, but never one of them. Spit out from the army, called the commune a blacklist only for black facing. Rubison and Ruby Dee said, brother, you're destined for the movies. You just keep on moving. Technical dreams. Turning sun. Sidney